Haha! Imagine being in the wrong window in stream. That would absolutely never be me. That would be a very, very stupid thing to do. Hello, how's it going? So, guess what came out today? Football Manager 22. 22? 24. And I figured I'm gonna play it anyway. I like doing streamy things, it's good fun. Might as well go for it. So I am just gonna ping this stream to various people. Where are we? Share, copy. Come along, everyone. There we go. Gotta ping the Discord. If you're not pinging the Discord, what are you doing? So, we're gonna get started. The general gist of this is you guys can have complete control if you want. So I will be paying attention to your various bits of feedback, what you want to happen throughout the save, and any advice that you've got, because I admit, not very good at FM. If you want to screw me over sneaky peeky, like, I'm sure that's absolutely going to happen. Obviously, I'm going to read all sort of, I forgot the name, super chats and stuff like that. Super chats are basically your brute force way of making me make a decision, which is absolutely terrifying, but it should be fun. Anyway, let us get started with a new game. Starting on career, of course. Just got to make sure I'm audible, actually, because if not, that is going to be great fun. Quick check on settings. There we go, that should be fine. Let me know how I'm sounding, by the way. That would be absolutely fantastic of you if you can. And dive into it. Starting a new game, career, as was agreed at Leeds. This was part of a poll a few days, weeks ago, either way, where we worked out that you guys can basically choose where we start, what the goal is. The goal is take Leeds United, get Leeds United promoted, and push onwards into the future. That could change as we go. We could move from job to job, all sorts of stuff. So let's dive into it. Choose game mode. This is a new thing. This is confusing. So update squads will be in use at the start of each new career. That means that you just get the squad as it is right now. Probably will go for that. Another option is players will start at the clubs they were with at the start date of the career, so it's more real-worldy, a little bit more immersive. So if it's before the end of the transfer window, for example, Lewis Sinisterra is still at Leeds. Or your world, where everything is accurate to the start of the 23-24 season with no real-life transfers reflected after that date. Do not understand that one, so I'm going to go with the original. I might do a non-original one at some point, but that point is not today. If there are any technical issues, by the way, just let me know. This is the first time I've done a sort of gameplay thing on the stream, and I don't know how well it behaves with Streamlabs. Streamlabs? StreamYard. So we'll see. So I'll dive into advanced setup because why not? Let's make sure everything's fine. It's fine. We are missing some chunky leagues. Let's whack Ireland in there, whack the Netherlands and Italy in there. Who else we got? France. Seems good to me. I'll go with that. That seems fine. I'll give it a minute, though, just to let the stream catch up. And if anyone has anything that they want to see in terms of leagues, just ping it in the chat right now, and I will get on that immediately. Because I trust you guys. Why wouldn't I trust you guys? You are sometimes good, other times terrifying, sometimes good. Give it a few seconds before we get into it. But if we do not, then I will just go for it, I think. Yeah, it's fine. So League 2, French National and above. I'm going to make this a little bit nicer on the database. Only pick 2 leagues from there. Bundesliga and that one. Irish Premier Division. Serie B is fine. Eredivision only. Second Division in Scotland. Japan. I can do Japan. I've only just seen that. Sorry about that. So let's whack Japan in there. Oh, now the database is so much bigger. I think I do need to fix that, actually, just to make sure it's got the right stuff. The media, so it's got all the people with decent enough reputations. But thank you, the Orange Raider. I have gone with Japan. I've just noticed that pops up on my face, so I'm going to move that immediately. There we go. Update the layout, and I think that should save. I don't know how that looked to you guys. I don't know if I slid across, but I'll find out in a moment. Yeah, I just slid. That's fine. So that is everywhere I believe we're after. Okay, cool. That seems to be it. Early preseason, because I like a full preseason. Do not add key stuff. I prefer that one. Do not use real fixtures. I prefer the real fixtures. Gives you something to keep up with. Add players to playable teams. Let's not do that. I like seeing attributes. It's a bit more realistic as to what scouting is. And do I prevent use of the in-game editor? No, because sometimes it can be really, really broken, and I want to unbreak that. So let's get started, shall we? This bit is the bit that always takes absolutely forever, and I kind of hate, but I do understand it because it's sort of building a world. Just going to pop the stream open on my phone so I can keep a better eye on chat, actually. Because if I don't do that, I can't see anything. Because I will get sucked into the game, not pay attention to what's actually going on, and we will have some real problems. There we go. I can see what's happening now. Bosh. Setting up league and cup competitions. Don't know why it's a loading screen that goes through several times. It feels wrong. It feels like it should just be one long one. Finding manager targets. Also, got some slightly sour sweets, so I'm going to go for them. Going to use that profile. I think I'll go default on the manager style. Do I? No, I'll go youth development, actually. That's sort of what I prefer. A little bit more fun, a little bit more dynamic. Leeds United hire Blackburn. Leeds of today confirmed the appointment of Joe Blackburn as the club's new manager. It's a terrifying day for all. Oh, it doesn't tell you the wage on this one. Damn it. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced 25-year-old, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Elland Road. Be managing one of his favourite clubs and replacing Daniel Farker. There we go. Expected in second. Relegate from the Premier League last season, that's fine. That's all basically known. If I can get Elland Road expanded, that will be a big victory. £1 million. Oh no. I know I've not got much like improving to do with the squad, but that's not much to do it with. Sorry? McGurk? What's going on here? We've got Jed Spence, but apparently Dallas is better. What's broken? Sign players to sell for a profit. That's fine. Work within the wage budget. That could be a nightmare because it's the Championship. Compete in the Carabao Cup. Same for the FA Cup. Reach the Sky Bet Championship playoffs at least. Next season, it wants automatic promotion. That is fine enough. My contract goes next season. I've got a 2-year contract. That is pain. Work towards developing the youth system, become an established Premier League team by 27-28. Scary. Definitely scary. Play attacking football. What's required of me? Competitive against Man United if we play them. That doesn't look like it's going to happen in the first season. Beat Millwall in the league is favoured. Compete well against Chelsea. Get automatic promotion to the Premier League. Those bits aren't problems. Those bits are completely fine. And then play entertaining football. I'll have a press conference. I won't do an intra-squad friendly. And I will backroom staff every fortnight, I think. And let's start the save. This is going to very much be the sort of the setup episode, if that makes sense. Just because new version of FM, there's a lot of stuff to dive into. It might take a little bit of time to sort of understand anything rather than all of it. So we'll get there. We'll get there. And I will always take advice from you guys, as I've said. Supporter profile that's a lot of core and hardcore support. We love to see that. The family stand is not even filling up with the family. Fair weather fans, I don't feel like we've got 17% fair weather fans. That's a lot of corporate and casual as well. Club vision and expectations meeting. We have had this, and I'm completely fine with that vision. Okay, contracts are going to be fun, aren't they? Vader needs one. McGurk needs one, who is apparently our best attacking midfielder. Just went back to the starting manager, looked like Pat Bamford. You know what? I'll take it. That's fine. I'm not going to complain about the manager looking like Pat Bamford. Let's trigger McGurk's extension if he's apparently good enough, but I have a little bit of doubt about that. Then there's all the youthy stuff that I can't be bothered delving into just yet. Coops, Ailing, we'll get to. Byram, we'll get to. Dallas, it depends on how. Yeah, like a casual can get tickets. Imagine if it fully simulated membership. Cock is without interest in signing a new contract, but that is fine because he's gone. Needs to get Victor Orta back. That isn't happening. I refuse to get Victor Orta back. Ailing, I'll probably renew his contract as the season goes on, but we'll find out. Because we're in that weird stage of the game where we don't know who's good and who isn't yet. So I'm a little bit confused. Create tactic. So I think I like a bit of a gegenpress. Do we want to play? Quick question, quick poll. Do we press or not press? Wang it in the chat, and I will work with that. We can either go gegenpressy or ticky-tacky. Maybe a little bit of control possession. I refuse to park the bus. Park the bus never works in Football Manager, and it isn't fun to watch. So I'm definitely not doing that. But I get a gegenpressy vibe. We have press from Black Badge. Fully simulated Angus scamming us. Look, I'm busy probably being scammed by Victor Orta in this save, so we'll find out. Press, go Wenger ball. I don't even know. Oh my god, it's like this channel's dad. Hello, last word on sports. I didn't know that was still a channel. Yeah, I think we go. We're in. Okay. We're replicating Bielsa, I think. Let's go gegenpressy. Choose a formation. I like a 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1 always feels quite fun, quite engaging. I'm not bothered about defensive midfielders though, so I will fix that in a second. No. We'll work something out with you. Right, so I've got Peru. That's fine. I've got Rete. That's fine. Cine is on loan. Harrison is on loan. I'm going to check something in the transfers in a minute, just see if I can get any more money in, because we quite need it. Dallas is 5 to 6 months away. That's not realistic. He should be 3. Greenwood is injured, but not here. I'm looking through this and seeing a lot of players that are just gone in real life and never coming back, and that's quite funny. So let's just quick pick it for now. See what we get. Has anyone else spotted that? Football Manager agrees with Daniel Farker that Rutter is a better number 9 than Peru. And that is delicious. It's so funny. Okay, so we'll stick with that for now. I do not think Spence will be a winger for us. I, however, do not see enough wingers for us to fill our squad. So I'm going to switch our under 21s and see who I can steal. Montero, Bate, Jenkins, JB. I think we need a winger. I think we definitely need a winger. No, what am I on about? We've got Jaden Anthony on the bench. Solid. Dan James, that wing. Jaden Anthony, that wing. Jed Spence, right back. Sorted. Solves a problem. Junior Firpo is a 2-star left back. That feels kind. Ampadu centre. I hadn't spotted Ampadu at centre back. That is on me. I will do this instead. Make him a ball-winning midfielder. I think we just keep Kamara there. No, that would be absolute chaos ball. Is Byram a better left back than Firpo? No. Okay, I will keep that in mind. So we got strike. I'll whack road on with him. That's fine. And I think Melier is still classed as on is Ollie Bobs. Yeah. Melier is classed as. Who else is on holiday? Cresswell is. Leo Hjelde. Somerville's on holiday. That's another winger that we've got to come back. Nonto is on holiday. Where are all of our players? They're all on holiday, apparently, which is not what I expected to see. But I will make you a complete wingback. Archie Gray, I will call box to box because that sort of feels like what he is. Dan James is a straight winger. Jaden Anthony, I'll use as an inside forward. Retear, I'll call a complete forward because that means he walks about a bit. And Piru is a shadow striker. That feels right, I think. Jackie, oh, he's at Everton. Yeah. We did the version where all the players that left at the start of the season left here as well. Yeah, sorry about that. So pre-season prep. If we're doing Bielsa Ball, we're doing a heavy pre-season, right? It has to be. Keep an eye on the chat again whilst eating my delicious sour sweets. Available at your nearest sweet shop. Probably. If they're not, then it's a pretty naff sweet shop. No, this feels like one that we don't need to agree with. It's definitely a heavy pre-season. Let's ruin them. More than heavy. I wish I could do more than heavy. That would be so good. However, it's not an option, so we can't quite go for it. Bamford out, Dallas out. We knew this. Somerville has recurring injuries, which could be a problem. That is a new feature, I think, but it scares me. Squad selection rules, we do not need to touch that just yet. As scary as it is, social feed, do not have to touch. And let's dive into the meeting. Should send Jorginho Rutea on a 33-week intensive course to learn English. That would be quite good. Let's have him actually knowing how to speak the language. Gelhardt could become a key player for us and perhaps better than Joel Pirou. That is very optimistic. Drama could be a key player for the club. Why do we keep doing this? I might need to give him another contract if he performs at Birmingham, but I will keep an eye on him. What I will do is I will get match reports. I need to find someone that isn't a very good scout, and I need to use them for this. So I'll go staff recruitment team. Craig Dean tends to be good, which is not what I need. Alex Davis is quite good. Terry Potter. Can any of you be awful so I can get a good idea of who I can just waste on? Craig Johnson. Sorry, Craig, mate, but you are going to be watching all of our players and the matches that they play out on loan if I want to have them back. The report, get match reports from Craig. Sorry, Craig. That's going to be expensive, isn't it? Ah, well, it's fine. We'll just send Craig all across Europe, depending on who's playing on any given day. Shackleton has been developing really well recently and could be as good as Stuart Dallas. We do not know. We will find out if Shackleton is as good as Stuart Dallas. We've got a vacancy in the goalkeeping department. Do we have a vacancy? We do. How many vacancy? 1. You are the better one, so I will approach him. Scouting department. How many spots do we have in there? 2. So, oh, hello, Craig. So Steve Hitchin. I'll just approach him now. Sod it. I can't be bothered going the long way around. Finalised deal. All right, Steve. Simon Jones also could be approached to be hired as a scout. So I'll do that as well. 1.4k a week. Quite a lot, but it's fine. It's not my problem. It could be my problem. It very much could be my problem. We don't have a head of sports science. So how is your sports science? 18. That'll do. All right, Jack. Would you like to be a head of sports science on 2.7k a week in your pop? We have spare room for a sports scientist as well. So Charles, you can be a sports scientist as well. And Jamie Harley. You see, one of the co-workers at Last Word on Football is a Sunderland fan. So I will spare no expense at stealing this man from Sunderland. He doesn't want to come. Craig goes home thinking he's got a promotion, but I've just ruined his marriage. Look, I've not ruined Craig's marriage. He's just not allowed to go home because he's going to Berlin to watch Brendan Aronson. He's going to Seville to watch Mark Rocker, Italy to watch Rasmus Christensen. If anything, I'm giving him lots of honeymoons. Okay. You analyze data better than Willie Salinas. I mean, I'll hire you. Sure. You're a head. Was that what it suggested? It is. Okay. You are now a head performance analyst. Welcome. I may have annoyed Willie, but thought it. Coaching staff is about to be full, so let's not do that. Do I want to sack my existing load? Oh, he's awful. Yes. Okay. Come on, David. Not ruined his marriage, but he's now working 24/7. His children are in care. He can take his kids. I mean, I'm not going to pay for them. He can cover their flights. He gets paid quite a lot as is. Physiotherapy is currently full, but you are awful at physiotherapy. Why do I have you employed? I'm going to hire Gavin. I like Gavin. He's currently at St Johnston. In you come. Alberto is also better than my average, but he's at Watford. I want to find someone who's... Oh, there we go. You're unemployed. You're so easy to just steal. Tabitha. Are we committing... Are we building law around Craig? Craig is now married to Tabitha, has kids, but he doesn't care for his kids anymore. Is that what we're committing to? Because I appreciate it and we can roll with it. But it feels like a big commitment. Right, the staff meeting follow-up things. I forgot to sign Alex Brunner, so I will do that now. Approach to sign as a goalkeeping coach. You are cheaper than all of the scouts. Thank you, Alex. Right, so this is going to be a bit where I'm very confused. Tabitha's his third daughter. All right, sure. This is going to be one of the more confusing bits. A completely new part of the game. They're doing set pieces a little bit differently. His wife is Sonia. Okay, Craig is married to Sonia, and his third daughter is Tabitha. We'll try and keep that in mind. So, set pieces are very different now. You don't have individual routines. You just tell them what to do. So, if we're going full Bielsa, I think we have to go zonal marking. It feels like a risk, though. So, what are we thinking? Zonal or player marking? No, man-to-man. That was BL3. Yeah, we'll do that. What posts do you want players marking? I want to say near post. We'll do near post. How many players do you like to leave forward when defending a set piece? I think we want to counter-attack. Nice transitional stuff. How do we want to deliver the ball? I don't think we've got a height advantage against anyone. So that could be a problem. Bielsa had both posts. I don't know if I can go back. I can. Haha, there we go. Counter-attack. Near post, less time for the opposition to react to delivery. Bit more precision. Flick on scores chaos. We've got technical players. I think that's the way that we go. How many do you want to leave back defending during an attacking set piece? I want to stay high. I want to go chaos ball. Chaos ball. How do you want your set pieces to be delivered into the penalty area? I do like an in-swinger. There we go. Building the set pieces. Why is that sweet so difficult to eat? Okay. I'm just going to trust this, I think. Because this is the set piece overview panel. You can switch between different set piece types and scenarios. Save, load, and create new routines. When you have multiple attacking routines, you can customize how often these routines get used during the game. Edit the set piece responsibilities. You can even delegate full control of set piece tactics to a member of staff if you want. I think I can hire a set piece coach. If I can, I'm doing it. This is where you can set the instructions for ball delivery, change any blah, 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 blah. That's where you assign the set piece instructions. I will just trust the players. Categories ranked from top to bottom of players' relevant attributes. Okay, that helps. So it's very attacking of the near post that we're doing here. Rank category list determining which player is assigned each instruction on a given match day. I'm not signing Gianni Vio. Who does he work for? Is it Italy at the moment? Priority list on the right-hand side will determine the order in which we assign these things to players. You can see a preview of your set-piece routine on the right-hand side of the screen. Note it's just an approximation, and the way the opposition's shape-up may affect how things play out on a match day. Settings button lets you preview your routine with your current selected squad and switch the previewed routine to the other side of the pitch. Okay. I don't want to have 3 recovery defenders. That feels like too many. Jed Spence makes sense. Firpo makes some sense. Archie Gray is confusing. Yeah, I don't know if I want 3 recovery defenders. I sort of want to pack the box. I've got no box threats. 2. I'll do 2. There we go. Let's have 2 more box threats. That one of you will mark the keeper, and the other one will lurk at the near post. Or will they attack the far post? Attack the ball. That'll do. So we only have 1 defender from our set pieces, which is fun. Yeah, that'll do. That sounds chaotic enough, I think. I should probably also fix penalties whilst we're here. Peru, Rutter, Bamford. Who else is good at them? Lewis Bate can take a penalty, apparently. Kamara. Who would be funny if I put them on penalties? I know that's the wrong approach, but I really want to, like, a little bit of chaos. Who can I accidentally make my top scorer? Could give it to Melly. No, it's a bad idea. It's such a bad idea. Let's not do that. Who's got the Allo is losing his mind. Do I give it Firpo? I'll give it Firpo when Piru and Bamford and Rutter are not on the pitch. Outside of that, one of these guys has taken the penalties. Again, as I've said, any comments I will probably take as a let's go for it, because it's a little bit of chaos ball. We are not going full commitment to sanity in this game. Cooper, Ayling, that is fine. Let's not make Chris Moore or Joe Snowden our 3rd captain. Don't think Rodon either, but then again, everyone else doesn't usually work. Bamford is on seniority, I think, makes it. Dallas, Vuber, and Cog. Maybe not Vuber and Cog. I will whack Bamford in there, I think. And who else? I'll let the people decide who is going to be our... Stroke is number 3. I'll give it Stroke, actually. No, but would Stroke be ahead of Dallas and Bamford? That's a good question, and I can't even find Stroke. Whose leadership is 6. Maybe not Pascal. Okay, that could cause problems. I'll whack Chris Moore in there for the funsies as well. That's not Chris Moore. That's Luke Ayling again. Chris Moore? Hello? Oh, no. Maybe because he's not in the squad. Rodon, that'll do. Fine. All good. I love that Luke Ayling is currently the stand-in for Luke Ayling. That doesn't feel broken in the slightest. Set pieces, we have just sorted that. Have we done any defending? We have, but I don't know if we've done enough. Couple of zonal boys. That's not what you're meant to do under Bielsa ball. So you can go on the edge of the area and just go nuts. None of these will play. They might play. It's fine. We don't know that. Rodon will play a bit. Anyway, back to the emails. which I think we have done because we've just done the set piece introduction. Bielsa doesn't defend. That's the point. You got to go full chaos. McGurk has had his extension triggered. That's fine. Homegrown players, I'm not too bothered about that. Invitation to England trial day. I don't recognise any of these people, and that makes me think they're probably not going to be good enough. I'll have a look at Dion McGee because that is a banging name and he's been playing for Braga in Portugal for some reason. Who wants him? Notts County, Peterborough, and Salford, and he's 22, so he doesn't fit in our 21s. Let's not bother. I think we go ultra harsh with all this. We any sending off or ban, you get a week's wages docked. If it happens twice, you lose 2 weeks. And we will be absolutely ruthless to all of our players because they deserve it. If you want to be a dick, then we can be a dick back. That is horrific. That is so defensive. I hate that. Monthly loan summary. No one has played except for some reason Llorente has played 9? Whilst being an important player in his prime years. I've got 11 loan offers. Why so many? A lot of people want Leo Hill. Is it too much of a meme to send Hilda to Wrexham? Your preferred location would be Troyes. Yeah, but they're not bidding for you, are they? The bids are coming from Wrexham, Charlton, and Blackpool. So your choice is Wales, the West Coast, or not really London. Right, okay. I'm going to wait on this for a minute. I'll wait to see what you guys think. I think we send him out on loan because I don't think he's going to play for us. But just let me know where. Because, and I'll respond to the first comment. I'll go for that. But I feel like he's not going to play for us. I think it's worth getting rid. Grimsby making a approach for Jack Jenkins. I completely forgot he was playing here. How long's his contract? Expires at the end of the season. If you make him an important player, and we can get Craig to go to Grimsby. Charlton. Why Charlton? That's such a weird one. We'll agree to... but they want him to be a left back. I don't know if I want him to be a Charlton left back. That feels like a bad move. Pick one of the centre-back ones, and we have a deal. I don't think I'm going to go for the Charlton offer. Just in case he does develop, I sort of don't want him to play at left-back because he feels more centre-backy. Daft, but it's fine. Amari Miller. It's a decent bit of money from Leyton Orient with a transfer coming from Shrewsbury. Better prospects than Blackpool and 100% wages. Oh, I didn't see the wages. On wages, I think Blackpool win this. We'll go to Blackpool. If Wrexham can reach the same bid, then sure, they can go to Wrexham, but we'll find out. Amari Miller, I do not mind selling because I don't think he's very good. That was 1.5 star with potential to maybe get to 3, so I don't think that's really worth it. If I can, though, I would like to remove that from the negotiation, make it a percentage of next sale, and ask for 50% of the next sale. Just because you're never going to profit from that. Luton an offer for Darko JB. How good are you in FM, Darko? You are good enough to keep around for a little bit. I don't think 500,000 is worth it. I don't mind going out on loan, but a fee for 500 grand is not worth it. So I'm just going to reject that. Offer for Charlie Allen. How good are you? 1.5 stars, potential 4 star, but I want a decent youth side, but he's going to play an important role for them. Fine, yeah, you can have Charlie Allen. I don't mind. Respond to Fleetwood's offer for Lewis Bay, important player on 90% wages, with that probably topping up the extra 10%. If he's being 100% played for and I can recall him, 2.5 star with a lot of potential. I think he can develop quite a bit at Fleetwood. So I think I'm going to accept that. I'm not going to show this message again because it's annoying me. Salford loan offer for Diogo Montero. I don't want him to go to Salford. There's lots of clubs interested. I don't know if I want him to go to Salford. If they can do 100% wages, then yes. If they can't do 100% wages, then fuck them. And be an important player as well. Luca Thomas to AFC Wimbledon. I've accidentally clicked the wrong thing there. I don't mind giving Wimbledon a hand, and Luca Thomas looks like he is absolutely nothing. If he'll be an important player there and he might develop a little bit, then it sort of has to be a yes, I think. Squad dynamics introduction. Oh, apparently the dressing room vibe is awful, and the managerial support is not good. Fantabitosi. Good start. So what do we say to the squad? I want to introduce myself. Do I want to talk about our Sky Bet Championship aims? I think I do. Also, thank you for the code of conduct. Good job. Let's not do disciplinary issues. I want to talk about the Sky Bet Championship. Do we tell them that we can go up as champions this season? Because I think we can. I think with the way that FM works and the fact that we've got a couple of loan spots, we can get some nice players in, that we're in with a good chance. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Do we want to tell them that we can win the fucking league? Because I think we can. I don't think there's realistically anything stopping us here. I don't think there's anything. There we go. I appreciate that. I love how the chat on the phone is a little bit ahead of StreamYard. We're going up as fucking champions. That'll do. That's a target we can all get behind. Brilliant. Just what I wanted to hear. I don't want to tell them anything about the FA Cup or Carabao, but I would like to discuss some promises. And I will be giving some opportunities to younger players. The first team coaching stuff needs improving. I don't think it does. I have to be fair, if any of you want to move on and a good enough offer is made for you, we won't stand in your way. Now, I don't want to sell, because we've got a fairly thin squad as is. It'd take a big offer as well to get Nonto moving, to get Return moving. So, sod it. Promises will do. Glad the support in the dressing room, and I have nothing else to talk to you about. Fan Debbie Dozy. I've received a positive reaction from a team meeting. Yes! Let's move that as well. So, to the summary, everyone seems to be happy with that. Is anyone depressed or angry at me? Aileen Cooper, Dallas Byram, and Bamford are all waiting on me to play youth players, but I know that's going to happen anyway because I just naturally do that in FM. You've not set any player targets or issued any promises. That is scary. I don't know what those are. Player targets are an effective negotiating tool that you can use to help the performance and happiness of players, as well as convincing them to put pen to paper during contracts. Empowers players to be able to take charge of their own future and have very positive outcomes for the club. That's a new feature. And that scares me a little bit. Yeah, I'll let that happen every Tuesday. Why not? And then promises: when players are set performance-based targets, they'll be accompanied by a promise that is fulfilled upon successful completion of the task, often something they've been asking for. So, new contract after scoring 10 goals or something like that. Makes sense. Pat is still out. Dallas is still out. I expect to see that for a long time. Pat's been out for a day. What did he do? Right, what I'm going to do before moving on is I'm going to go to clauses that I can buy or sell, because these are going to be quite important for getting some funds going. So, in is the money that I can get in. Niall Huggins. I can receive 104k from Sunderland, which assumes they'll sell him for something like 330k, but I don't know if they'll sell him at all, because I don't know if he plays much. I won't buy or sell that just yet, but I'll keep it in mind. Leeds will be due 250k if Stoke get promoted from the Championship. That feels like it isn't going to happen. And I'll get 30k for selling his next transfer fee. I don't see anyone wanting to buy Liam McCarron, is the only worry. He's currently on the loan list. He's not really grown much. So I think I'm just going to sell the Liam McCarron one. Off you go. Calvin Phillips. Oh, this is tricky. Leeds will be due 500k after another 38 league appearances. Your board's negotiated a potential buyout fee. If you choose to sell the clause, you'll receive 391k. I don't think that Calvin plays enough football for Man City for me to get that 500k. I think that he just doesn't. So I'm going to sell that one because I quite like the money at some point rather than never. Good to see the still owes like 15 million pounds. Sorry, Bournemouth owes 18 million quid. What? How much did he move for? 23 million. So we got 5 up front. Oh, cost so far. So he's 41 million pounds. That doesn't feel real. That feels wrong. Ronaldo Vieira. 10% of his next fee will be owed to Leeds. Potential buyout. If you choose to sell, that's fine. Peanuts, basically. Rafinha. Leeds will be due 500k if Barcelona win the Spanish Cup and Rafinha makes 1 or more appearances in the season. Apparently, the board think there's a 1 in 5 chance of that happening, so I'm not going to sell that clause because I reckon I can get a hell of a lot more. Any of these clauses that I need to deal with, 20% of his next transfer fee goes to Wigan. I don't think we are going to sell McGurk, so it doesn't matter. Let's keep on rolling. Training introduction. I have left all that to the backroom staff because I don't know what I'm doing with training. I never do. Glenn Kamara got food poisoning. Good start. Stop eating that rotten Finnish fish stuff. It's not good for you. Targets and promises update. I've not got any targets, but the promises are basically play the hot prospects, which is completely fine by me. FFP, I think we're fine. I forgot FFP was a thing. And let's meet the media. Where's Phil? Let's talk to Phil. Phil isn't here. Bollocks. Start press conference. Real honour to be entrusted with the role. Why not? I've dreamt of the moment for years. I am going to do as few press conferences as possible, just because I know they're not really good vibes and fun to watch. So the general gist is I've skipped all of the sort of league press conferences, if that makes sense. So all of the ones before and after a match, I don't do. One sec. What challenges will I face as a young manager? I'm not concerned about my age. What is it about the job? I share the ambition and the fact I'm a Leeds fan. That sort of helps. Integrate young talent because it's a big subject. I hail from close by and it can only help. Have I made any decisions around the backroom staff? I don't expect to make any sweeping changes. Good point. Popey's not here either. I might install a mod before the next stream to do that because I want to. Leeds have been on the downward curve for a while now. Can you get things moving in the right direction? I hope so. Will you look to change the squad? Very much. I don't have the money to do that. Do you have a good sense of how the Leeds players feel about your appointment? There's a good buzz. What role can supporters play in moving the club forwards? We won't be able to achieve anything without the fans. I do not like these press conferences. What's your opinion of the potential for long-term success? We want to be the best we can. How hard do you expect to work the players on the training ground? I'm going to kill them. Put in a shift every day. Because we love a bit of hard work. The press conference was just fine. Notable highlight was it's a real honour to be entrusted with this role. That's the most generic thing that you can say about being hired by a football club. In fact, I'm going to check transfers. I've only got 15k in the wage budget. It's painful. Right, scouting range, I'm going to make as big as I can. I'm just going to throw money at it. Because we sort of need players quite badly. Right, if I search players in range, and I'll look for people that are interested in a loan. Oh, hello. That feels broken. There's no shot that Cole Palmer wants to come. But he's interested, as is Manor Solomon. Not too bad. I don't think I'm going to bother with Zach Steffen because I have a goalkeeper and I have a good backup goalkeeper. But there's some decent enough names in here. Let's have a look by transfer value. Who is the most valuable person that might come on loan? Pape Matar. Do we need a midfielder? I don't know. I can't tell. I think we might need a left back though. Right, important question for the chat. This is the first one that is going to actually matter and make a big influence on the save. Do Leeds United need to sign a left back, yes or no? And this one I'm actually going to do a little poll for, I think, if I can remember how to. Sign a left back. Yes, no. There we go. It's going to be a fairly short poll. I will end it whenever. I just need to know, do we sign a left back? Sign Cole. You just want him to not rot in the Chelsea reserves. Let's pop that open, actually. There we go. Yeah. We could sign Cole Palmer. I don't hate the idea of signing him. But I don't know if he's what we need at the minute. We do need a 10. But we're playing Piru as a 10. Let's have a look. We do not sign a left back. Okay. That is a brave stance that I did not expect us to take, but I will roll with it. In that case, as well, I will also start a poll. Sign Cole Palmer. The Orange Raider, Jesse Lingard. Can we even sign Lingard? Let's have a look. He's a free agent. And they're not bad numbers. And he's wanted by Seattle. I reckon we can get him in on a trial. That'd be fun. Okay, I think we call Palmer it. Trust the Fur process. That's the idea. We are going to stick with Junior Firpo as our left back, which feels like a bad idea. But we're also going to sign Cole Palmer on loan. So I am going to make an offer on loan. Oh, they want all of his wages. I can't afford all of his wages. I mean, I can if I just do this. I'll do 80%. That's the deal. 80%. And you do not get to pick a position. 100% and 25k. How about not 25k? How about 25k? Ah, Chelsea, why you got to be like this? 22. I'll do 22. 22 is fine. Okay, so we've made the move for Cole Palmer. We're not signing Max Gradle. That one isn't happening. Can I sign Seb Carroll as a coach? Well, I've got his kid, so I don't. You cannot sign Seb Carroll. But I think Keenan still plays for us, so that's fine. And we'll do one more poll for now, which is going to be sign Jesse Lingard on a trial. Because I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Because he's cheap. That's fantastic for us. But is he shit? I think he might be shit, which is a little bit of a problem. So I will wait until we have a decent looking, what feels like an agreement, and then we'll work out whether we want Jesse Lingard or not. But we'll do that in a minute because I'm just going to continue the time because I want to sort of zoom through as much preseason as we can here. Cole Palmer offer accepted. Fan Debbie Dozy. Blackburn excited about a new challenge with Leeds? Yes, I am. Backroom staff assign the scouts. I handle the scouting meetings. That's completely fine. More offers for Darko JB. We have agreed we're not selling him. but he might go on loan. So I'll reject all of his transfer offers, but I don't mind loaning him to Bristol City if he's an important player. He is fantastic. Oh God, we've got a yeth on Jesse Lingard. That is not good. I'll end that poll there then. Shit. I don't want to sign Jesse Lingard. He is a bit of a scum bastard. God damn it. Matteo Joseph, I will keep her on the squad, I think. Leo Hjelde. Have I accepted a bid for Hjelde? I've completely forgotten. Yes, I accepted Blackpool. Because they picked him as a centre-back, which Burton are doing in the same division with important player. Fan Debbie Dozy, that'll do. Important player, centre-back, but your wages are bad. Be gone. Bring back Click. Ooh, now that one is tempting. I will add that to the list as well. The list of do we sign him? Sign. No, I'm not going to phrase it like that. Bring Klitsch home. Yes or no? And I'll wait until we have a majority vote, and then we'll make a decision based on that. Luca Thomas, I think I have already said that you can jump into the sea for all I care. Wrexham make an approach for Charlie Allen. I don't mind that because he's not going to play here. Salford loan offer for Montero. No, because you are Gary Neville's club and you can go away. Leeds training camp squad. I will whack some youth prospects in there. Lewis Pirrie, I forgot about him. Oh, look at that potential. We have so far 100% yes on the Bring Klitsch home poll. So let's do it. Let's bring back Klitsch. Mateusz Klitsch. This. Oh, shit. That's not good. Let's go to his information. Let's see if this is one of his favourite clubs. Because if it isn't, this could be favourite clubs. Leeds. This can help. This might be okay. We could get away with this. Let's talk to his agent. Be very keen on signing him. He wouldn't be interested because he's only just joined his new club. They view him as almost unsellable. Okay, so Klitsch is off menu, which is absolute pain. I really want a Klitsch, but we're not doing it. Sell Stuart, Ayling, Cooper, get cash, reinvest. Issue is, can't really sell them at the moment because Dallas injured. Cooper, 1 year on his contract. Ayling, 1 year on his contract. They don't have any value. So it's sort of impossible to do. I would make a bid for a loan for Klitsch. Issue being, it's DC United that don't want to let the move happen. So, don't know if it'll work. Right. We will offer Jesse Lingard a 3-week trial. If he wants to come, he wants to come. If he doesn't, he doesn't. He has actually agreed to come. Okay. That is a little bit of a surprise. So he's available for Fraserburgh, Salford under 21s, and Chelmsford under 21s. I might put him in that squad for the training camp, actually, if I can find him. Who do I drop from the training camp to let Jesse Lingard come? Amari Miller's definitely on the way out, so I will do that. Swap him about a bit. Confirm selection. Bosh. There we go. I got a couple of mil each from Stuart showing up hurt. Leeds getting early noughties flashbacks. Right, watch it. No, it's fine because we're not buying people for stupid money because we don't have. Oh, I've remembered that transfer budgets can go negative. Oh, nice. That was, for some reason, achievement. David would find to take over Andrew Taylor's duties, if I remember right. Yeah, Andrew Taylor was dog water at his job. Sorry, Andrew, again. It's a bit like Craig. But David can take over. Cost me 300k, but it means that I have a half-decent loan manager now. Simon Jones agrees terms to be a scout. Fantastic. Right. So you want Chris Moore. I want Chris Moore, so no. Jeremiah Mullen, I think, is important for the 21s, because I also need to balance them in this. Luca Thomas, I agree, could go. And Markham can pay the same amount, I think. Project Mbappe. Yeah, that's the idea. I'm going to go £300 million over the transfer limit and just hope that the merchandise keeps up. Hilda, I've agreed, can go out, but that was dependent on high wages, which Fleetwood are offering, and Wickham are sort of offering. Yeah, that comes with a loan fee, that's fine. Not Stockport or Port Vale, though. Kamara is back from eating his dodgy Finnish fish. Brunner has a move delayed due to a work permit. That's annoying. Oh, who's the bad physio? Was it William Franklin? Of course it was William Franklin. Of course he's one of the most expensive to get rid of. Why wouldn't he be? Bye-bye, William. Tom Gardner needs to take over Willie Salinas' duties. Willie Salinas is, again, someone who is apparently not good at his job that we just have anyway. Okay, on what Alex said, it's now beginning to feel like, yes, we are sort of spending a lot of money on a lot of churn, but I feel like it has to happen because we've got some bad players here. Not bad players, sorry, bad staff members. Jack Aid can come in. Cullen can come in. Fantastic. Let's just build a decent support staff and see where that takes us. What is this? This is new. I've outlined our match preparation for the upcoming game against Fraserburgh after consulting with the analysis team. Feel free to change the focuses as you wish before the session happens. Let's prepare. I don't think we need to focus on defending corners. It's Fraserburgh. Let's do attacking free kicks and attacking corners, and we will analyse weaknesses in their defensive structure. Feels like bullying, considering it's basically a non-league team, but that's what non-league teams are for. I don't care too much about this. Ethan Ampadu is going to keep being a midfielder, I think, rather than at centre-back. Charlie Allen is wanted by Northampton. Go for it. Matteo Joseph, that's a really bad deal for me, I think. So let's not sell him. We'll be upset when FM Touch has like 10% of this stuff. Get the real one! It's fine. It runs on all sorts. Or just run it with like 2 leagues loaded. Salford, Sky Bet and overheats if you have 5 leagues. That's a good point. Yeah. Salford. No, because I think I want Matteo Joseph as depth. Or do I have too many strikers? I'll find out. Chris Moore, 100% wages, important player. You see, that is a little bit more tempting. That one I can go for. Markham loan offer for Thomas. Thomas, I've agreed, can leave. Bate rejects the offer for Fleetwood. Stop it. Oh, I really wanted that physio as well. Cole Palmer, set to move on loan to Leeds. Also, I've just realised I'm going to fix this logo pack. I will do that later on. If someone reminds me to do that, someone that personally knows me or knows me professionally in the chat, remind me to fix the logo pack. But we now have Cole Palmer. That's a number 10. That is good. Do we give him a squad number yet? Or do we not bother? In fact, Shax can say hello. There you go. What squad number do we go for? Why are you hiding from me? Where is he? Cole Palmer. Oh, he's on holiday. I'll give him the 23. because it was Phillips's, then it was Sinisterra's, and let's hope that we can get it back on track. Sky Bet Championship fixture against Sheffield Wednesday, pushback for TV coverage. Training in review. It's not good. Joffy, what are you doing? 5.1. Club Vision. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a board request, and I'm going to see if I can get me some set piece coach. I was just going to ask for more coaches, but I'll have a set piece coach. Wages, physios allowed, performance analysts allowed. Can I ask for more coaches? I don't think I can ask for more coaches. That is a pain. I know 7's a lot, but networking, senior affiliate is bad. Negotiate existing affiliate. Do we have affiliate? Oh, we're still affiliated with Leonazer, apparently. I would like to improve my trading facilities, but I feel like they won't let me. But that's fine. Selling players to sell for a profit is something that we're going to be doing anyway. Work within the wage budget is something that we've worked towards. Could be a problem if the Lingard thing happens. If it doesn't happen, we're probably okay. But I can't make my mind up with that anyway, so it's fine. Squad planner. Melier has a lot of potential. Carl Darlow is definitely rotation. How old is Darlow? 32. There's a little bit of me that says to sell Christopher Clausen. Oh, this is new. Team average ability. I like that. That is good. That is fun. 2.5 is harsh, though, I think. Stuart Dallas is a 3.5-star midfielder. Why would I sell Stuart Dallas? That's bonkers. Goalkeeper 3, right back. I feel like Spence has to be our starting right back, in my opinion. I almost guarantee that we don't have an option for him. Yeah, of course not. Paying all of his wages, though, which is fun. Who else do we have on loan? I want to see if we've got any options to buy people. Let's have a look. We don't have an option for Rodon. Left back, do we have any loanies? No. Cole Palmer, I know we don't have an option for. Jet Spence, I know we don't have an option for. Lingard, we don't actually own right now. Strikers, no loanees. Jadon Anthony, I feel like we don't have an agreement for Anthony going forward. No. Okay. Skip to expiring contracts. I will delay all of these decisions. Unless, do we offer Cody Dramé a new contract so we can sell him for more? The chat, I think. So, very quick poll. As per. Cody Dramé renewal? Yes, no. Yes, but sell. I'll do. Start the poll and let me know what you think. I will work that out as we go. Pervader, we'll see throughout the season. I think I don't think I'd give him a pay increase though. Ayling's a maybe. Cooper's a maybe. Byram's a probably. 21s I'm going to leave for later to decide. 18s I'm also going to leave for later. Yeah, that's a problem, but not right now. They're on no money, so it's not a problem. Skip to play status. Apparently Crosswell doesn't fit my plans, but I think he does. Definitely want to keep him. Attracting interest we have. Who wants Dan James? Everton, Wolves, and Celtic. Who wants Junior Firpo? Oh, Project Firpo just got dangerous. Never mind, I'm an idiot. I'm playing EAFC. It's fine. It happens. They're very confusable. Right, Cody Drama renewal is... We have even votes for yes, no, and yes, but sell he. So I think we renew his contract and then work out if we want to sell him later. I think that's a fair way of doing it. Charlie Crosswell, I don't think I'm going to list. Junior Firpo, I might list. Shackleton is wanted by Norwich and Gladbach, and Strauch is wanted by Leverkusen. So, I want to know what chat thinks on this one. Because I think maybe keep Dan James. How much is he worth? Between 7 and 9. Junior Firpo is worth between 5 and 6.5. A bit of me wants to sell Firpo because that is roughly half of what we paid for him. We could get a decent left back in instead. And we look weak at left back. This is stressful. I've got actual decisions to make. It's tough. So we've applied that focus. What transfer bids do we have to deal with? Jeremiah Mullen, I think I'd said that I wasn't loaning him out. So just say no. Amari Miller, off you go. It's fine. I don't mind. Go on. Be free. Join your people in non-league football. Right, Marley Wilson, who I've never heard of, is injured with a lower back stress fracture, which isn't good. But odds are he wasn't going to play football for me anyway. And now we get to see what our side actually looks like when it's in action. Ampadu as a... I'm tempted to say halfback. You know what I'll do? I'll put Ampadu here, play him as a halfback. Then Lingard can play alongside Gray as a advanced playmaker. Then Rutter, Anthony James, Ayling at right back, that's completely fine. At half-time, I'm going to make the biggest rotation possible. Because sometimes that's what you got to do. In possession, I like a little bit of overlapping. If we're going Bielsa-esque time wasting, let's not do it. Passing directness, I like slightly shorter. Let's be expressive. I think we've got nice, skillful players. Pass into space, that's fine. In transition, counter press, that's fine. Counter when we've got the ball, also fine. Let's distribute quickly to the back line. And I'm not going to tell you how to play it. High defensive line, highest press, that's fine. Trigger press much more often. I don't want to say get stuck in. That's dangerous. Step up more is also dangerous. That's how you get beaten. Pressing trap. I want to trap them inside because I feel like we're stronger down the middle than in the wide areas. And cross engagement, we got a bit of height, but I think we still stop them. Familiarity with the tactic is non-existent, but that is fine. That's what we're dealing with. Let's get the under-21s out of here. Let's get the players that are not at the club out of here. Let's just leave some bloke called Sean. Who the hell is Sean Hall? Oh, he's one of the auto-populating players that you just get through because sometimes you don't have players. When is Somerville coming back from holiday? When are they all coming back from holiday? 19th. Okay. Would quite like them all back. Are you also the 19th? You're the 24th. That's even better. Checks Somerville. Clarkson, 20th. Cole Palmer's on holiday, so he can't get integrated. 20th for Nonto. Is Palmer also the... Oh, Palmer's the 30th. Can all of my players stop being on holiday, please? Palmer's... You're also going to be the 30th because you're also an England youth player. This is madness. Darlow, I don't mind, but I'm going to get you to play as a sweeper keeper. I like me wing backs, so I'm going to keep them. Let's get ball playing in the defence as well. That'll do, I think. Why am I able to pick you as a libero? That's not how that works. Stopper as well. I trust Rodon. Right, so in the chat, before we get started, can I have your predictions for the match ahead, please? I've noticed that we're against Fraserburgh. So it's not going to be too tough. But 3 questions. 1, do we score 4 or more goals? 2, do we keep a clean sheet? And 3, who's the man of the match? I'm going to say we do score more than 4. We don't keep a clean sheet, and the man of the match will be Lingard, purely to give us something to think about in terms of decision making and picking players in the future. I hate how bad our tactical familiarity is right now. I very much need to work at that. But yeah, let me know your answers to those 3 questions in the chat. I like that everyone's feeling good about all of this. That is very nice. We have sound. Add opposition instruction for Scott Barber. I got no idea who that is, but sure, let's show him onto his weak foot. Go out there and show me what you got. There's places up for grabs. Show me why you deserve a place, etc., etc. Basically, we've got lots of players. 4-0, Leeds win, Rutter. I like that. That is a very strong stance to take, considering that we've not seen any of our team yet. I like that lineup. That lineup's pretty good. This is where Rutter gets injured in like the first minute, isn't it? All right, let's skip that. Oh, I like that kit even like this. I don't, however, like the music. Not music, crowd sounds. But I can't fix it right now. No. Oh, wait, yes, I can. There we go. Chris Wood for them. Brilliant. So let's go to key. No, we'll go extended. Sod it. Increase the match speed a bit during highlights. And do we want to go 2D classic, or do we like this view? What the hell is data analyst? Or do we prefer director? Let me know how you guys want to watch it. I tend to be a 2D classic kind of guy, just so we've got a nice little overview of the entire pitch, but I am more than flexible and can work on whatever you guys want to see. Firpo making a move, Rutter tries to play the ball in behind, but it doesn't get there. Good head from Strauch. Firpo is looking a little bit zesty. Rutter finds Ayling. That's a nice ball. Isn't on the end of it, but Jadon Anthony is. That's 1-0, and I think we might be looking all right for this one. I'll turn replays off just because I feel like this is going to be a very goal-heavy match, all things considered. Oh, shit. What have I done that for? There we go. 1-0. Let's see what our set pieces look like. Oh, it's not bad. We've had a decent effort on our first set piece. Very attacking, so the moment we play against a side that knows how to deal with attacking set pieces, we are diddled. Strauch has taken a knock and indicate that he wants to come off. It looks like it could be a pulled hamstring. I think we should replace him with Liam Cooper. Let's do it. Let's not have injuries in pre-season. Let's be nice and sensible. Ayling to James, that's not bad. Rutter finds Lingard, finds Anthony, who shoots. It's a corner. Just highlights. So that is probably key highlights in that case, which is the stuff that matters. That's the goals, that's the penalties, that's the very, very close shots. This near post stuff is working really well for us as well. So far, Rutter has been relatively quiet compared to what we were expecting. Anthony whips it again, near post. Joe Rodon heads it just wide. I think this near post thing's working out quite well for us so far. And I'm not mad. How is Carl Darlow a 7.1? They've had 1 shot. I don't understand. Lads, come on. Let's do the pressy. Come on. That'll do. Rutter turns, shoots. Post! So close. I don't know if long throws are also done. But we're about to find out. That's a no. Free kick for Archie Gray. Come on. Debut goal. Let's have it. Oh, very nice. I did not know Archie Gray was our free kick taker, but I'm absolutely not going to complain about that. That is spectacular. Back of the net, nice and easy. Oh yeah, everything is down Firpo's side. Right, I'm going to, if possible, add more things to the touchline tablet, but I don't know how. Give me a Leeds pass map. I do like a good pass map. And I'm not too bothered about their formation, because we can see our stats, so I'm going to put their formation there, pass map there, and what visualization do we want? I think shots. Leeds shot map, just to see how we're going. Because we've had lots, and this is only going to get more busy as the match goes on. Archie Gray, currently our second best player on the pitch, Jaden Anthony being the first place one. Luke Ayling, come on. Let's make something up. Never mind. Let's give them the ball. I've never heard of Fraserburgh, and we're just gifting them the ball. Who are Fraserburgh? I'm going to open that in a minute, and I will let you know. Ayling just gives the ball back to Sopel. Darlow's passing is bad, so let's sort of trust that it isn't the worst. Gray, not bad. I like that they've improved the animations for this season. It's very nice. Dan James, can he whip across in? No, he can't. Yes, he can. To Anthony, who hits the bar. Archie, come on, pick it up. Oh, retains possession beautifully and is fouled, and that's probably a red card. Because he's already booked. That felt like a booking. Or not. Okay, that's fine. Archibald, another free kick. He's taking his time. He's thinking this one through. Steps up, shoots. Oh, Bill! How have we hit the bar twice in about 3 seconds? How is Archie Gray our best set piece taker? What's going on? Right. So I did promise big substitutions at halftime, so I'll do that right about now. Because they need to happen, to be honest. We need to see absolutely everyone that we can. I might keep Lingard on, purely based on the fact that I need to see what he plays like and whether or not we're going to sign him. Cooper has already come on. I'll bring on Chris Moore because everyone is still on holiday. Byram at left back. Ampadu can come off for Ilya Gruev. I'm going to see more of him in this. That is a very Bill miss. Now, if it was a Bill miss, he would have volleyed it over the roof. Don't you dare touch Firpo. Firpo's coming off. It's fine. I'm considering not taking Gray off because he's been very good, but I'm going to take everyone off. So Kamara can get some minutes. Lingard's going to stay on just because I want to see more of him. Amari Miller. Are they better that way around? No, Miller's just not good. Rutter can play there. Or, hang on. Lingard to the wing. Vader can play at 9, apparently. So I'll do that. Joffy as an advanced forward. Rutter off for Piru. No, wait. There. No, because we've not got it. Oh! Right, Piru there. Groove there. Shadow Striker. Fantastic. It's much easier in that view. I don't know why I just didn't do that before. Let's go ball-winning midfielder for Grove as well. I want to see the sort of position that he's normally going to play. Firpo's gone. I'm sorry to say he's not going to play any more of this friendly, but he has impressed in the first half. He's put his name in. He's got a 6.6. He's been our worst player, but he's done enough for me to consider him playing a little bit more throughout the season and not just selling him. So let's make those changes and head to the dressing room, shall we? That's a lot of changes. And I want to see if they fix the issue where if you make a lot of changes in a friendly match, the team's discipline just dissolves. If they fix that, that's a really good sign for this game. Right. Piru finds Gelhardt. Why is Piru a good 10? Why is Gelhardt a bad 9? Jeffy! You're dead to me. I'm sorry. He just had to come off. Let's. Oh, encourage was the wrong one, wasn't it? Yeah, it's fine. See, we're not creating as much this half because of the big rotation stuff. So I think for the rest of the friendlies, I'll treat them as league matches in terms of subs and stuff like that. Just to make. Have we only got 51% possession against whoever this team are? Fraserburgh. What? Grove takes it. Byram. I thought Byram was going to bite it then. Grove again. What can he do? Back post to Gelhardt, who I thought was offside. He was offside. Yeah, I'm going to do that actually. Well, there's 0 minutes left, but I'm going to swap Piru and got Joffy. What did you do? Oh, I broke Piru. I broke my shiny new toy. You alright, Dave? How's it going? Buenos dias. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, we didn't get the more than 4 goals, which is a little bit annoying. We got the clean sheet. Man of the match was... Do we want to give it Gray or Anthony? The thing gives it to Gray, so I think we're going to go with Archie, who scored his first goal for Leeds, which was very nice. Delicious free kick into the corner. It's a really promising performance for this stage of pre-season. Congrats, that'll do. Let's keep everyone buzzing. I'm not allowed a set-piece coach because of the current financial situation. What current financial situation? We're fine. We're okay, I think. What is the... Oh, no. Although the balance is massive. And this is without having done any like messing with it or anything. But I'm guessing that also means that we're not going to get to ask for more of a transfer budget unless we sell players, which is going to be a bit of an issue for us, I think. The Firpo question stays. The do we sell Firpo? Because there's clubs sniffing around him a little bit. Carlisle make a loan offer for Chris Moore. Have we accepted either of these offers? I think we accepted the one from Swindon, but they had him as more than a fringe player, so let's ignore you. Fringe player for Jack Jenkins? I do not think so. Offers for Diogo Montero? Ooh. That would be okay, but they want him as a defensive midfielder. I don't mind that Stockport offer. If I can get them to play him as an important player, that's nice. There we go. Yeah, off to Stockport, Diogo. I want you to develop playing actual football, not kid stuff. Norwich have made an offer for £500,000. It is not good enough. I'm not going to sell him. What? Leeds have rejected the offer, so why was that? That's weird. You better not sell Firpo. But £6 million. That's so much money. I've got like 500k. Minus whatever Lingard wants when he has a signing fee. I don't think Lingard's going to be worth it. Diogo Montero. I think I said I wouldn't do the Mansfield offer, so I'll just turn that one down. And continue. 7k wage budget is not good. I'm also going to make everyone available until they're match fit, I think. Just to make sure everyone's getting some good minutes in the legs. Chugging along. Offers for Mullen. Both fringe, both no. I'm not going to show that message again. New intermediary suggestion. What the fuck is an intermediary? Oh, am I being suggested people by agents now? That's fun. I'm circling his name to get him a new club as Utrecht would like to get rid of him. Best as a winger, can play as an inverted winger. But the fact that he's not good enough for Utrecht tells me that he might not be good enough for me, and I don't have the money for him. I'm not going to sell Pat. Pat is overpowered as hell in Football Manager. Last season he did something. How's it running being in beta? It's running fine. I've not had any issues with it in the slightest so far. It's been very, very nice. Oh, here we go. We have some scout reports to deal with. Hayden Carter, I do not think we have the money for you, but I'm just going to do that. It's fine. Oh, there's Harry Darling. That sounds like someone who is being summoned by the WEF. Adam Ida, expensive. Elliot Anderson on loan, but we've got Cole Palmer and James Justin. I'm gonna whisper this one. I'm gonna whisper this one very, very gently and quietly into the microphone. Right? Is he a potential Junior Firpo replacement? Is James Justin a good replacement for Junior Firpo? Just putting it out there. Could be a good idea. Should I bring Wrexham to glory or be the manager Wednesday need for my save? I think Wrexham. I think as a first save, Wrexham is quite good because you're going to piss the league in your first run. Why is Jack Clark very interested in our loan to Leeds? Do I bring Jack Clark home? I don't like how tempting that is. I'm going to add him to a short list. In case we have to sell or loan out one of our wingers, Jack Clark is going to be on the list of potential replacements. I'm going to put it in list view because I cannot be bothered with all of this. Who are the most recommended players? We've got Ryan Christie, Joe Aribo, Zeki Chelik, David Ospina, but we've got a good goalkeeper. Max Bird. Is he the really young one? No, he's 22. He's not the one I'm thinking of. And most of these players are not going to make it into my side. Jesse Lingard. Still maybe. Oh God, I don't like how bring him home pilled this chat is becoming around Jack Clark. Oh shit. I think I've done something bad here. Right, I will select all these. I will just acknowledge them. We will consider Jack Clark. We'll think about him. Whether it's a yes or no, we don't know. No guarantees, no promises. But Jack Clark is a maybe. Mullen, I want to play as a centre-back rather than a defensive midfielder, so no. Another one's accepted a QPR offer instead of me. Jack Jenkins is going on loan. Craig is going to go and watch him play football, I think. You'll bring the Red Bulls for his return. Honestly, that alone has made me think that it might be worth it to bring him back. 21's absolutely battered Salford's 21's. Jesse Lingard did well, but that doesn't really matter in the slightest because it's 21's. Doesn't count. What league are Grimsby in? League 2? I'm not bringing Craig home. Craig is constantly going across Europe and doing jobs for me. Craig is the boy, but he can't stay here. Very, very, very quick poll that I'm going to do now. Very simply, Mateo Jose out on loan? Because I feel like it's a move that sort of has to happen. I'm okay, thanks, mate. I don't have time to play FM anymore, so I will happily watch you do it instead. I'm glad to hear it, to be honest. Like, I quite like playing FM. I've got a little bit of time on the odd evening, so I'm going to do a nice Leeds save, a nice cozy Leeds save. I'm very deliberately going to save as like the stream save or something like that, so I don't ruin it by playing myself. Mateo Joseph out on loan is more yes than it is no, so I think he goes. I'm going to try and make him important, and I'm not going to bother with target forward. But yeah, I don't think he's going to play here. I don't mind that. We can get rid. Poor Sonia. Indeed. Wait, which was Sonia and which was Tabitha? Again, fringe player, not going to happen. Fleetwood make an approach from Montero. Fringe player, not going to happen. I want all of my players to be valued by the clubs that they go to. Thomas goes to Forest Green. Let's get some match reports for you and you, just in case you turn up to be Ballon d'Or winning players. It's not going to happen, but there's a dream. It might, if we're obscenely lucky and it gives Craig somewhere else to go on holiday. JB is on loan to Bristol Rovers. That is completely fine because I don't really need depth around him. Leo Hjelde to Blackpool. Charlie Allen to Northampton. I thought he'd end up going to Wrexham, but I don't mind too much. And that's just all the What was that? No. No, Rob, please. Fix him. Put him back together again. Oh, I'm devastated. That isn't happening. We're not selling Matteo Joseph. It's just not. How much is Archie worth? 12 to 16 million. Why is he only on £1,000 per week? I feel like I'm going to have to give him a chunky contract fairly soon. Or he's going to get really mad. I don't think Archie Gray's on enough money for me to keep him long term. If anyone big shows interest, that could be a problem. Ramsbottom accepts QPR offer. Wonderful. He's not chosen mine then. I am, for the rest of the stream, by the way, just going to quickly go to responsibilities, match. And I am going to delegate friendly matches. Purely because I sort of want to get to the start of the season by the end of this stream. We've got 3 friendlies to go through, and it takes a little while, so I'm just going to hurry through them. Jeremiah Mullen, important player, but defensive midfielder. I don't want him to play there. That is stinky, to be clear. As a wage percentage, 10 and 20% is absolutely dreadful, so I don't think I'm going to accept that one. I could have asked them for more. I've just realised rather than just saying no. Right. Let's quick pick. Let's see what happens. We've still got a lot of players that are unavailable or on holiday. Sean Hall being on the bench. Let's go for it. Let's see. Go to match. Did I forget to save it? No. Did I? I forgot to save the changes, so I've got to manage this one. I'm an idiot. Good one. Go out there, show me what you got, place up for grabs, etc. I'm going to say that to absolutely everyone just to get the morale up. So no changes until the 60th minute, I've decided. Just to get everyone used to playing with each other. Make sure we've got a little bit of team cohesion going, because I don't want to risk things going a little bit funky. And let's get going. I don't like how bad my possession is, but we're only 3 minutes in. It's fine. Oh, Firpo. Guys, I'm scared already. I'm a little bit petrified that we're going to lose this one. No. That was all ball. That's never a foul. Guys. I don't want to lose to these guys. Oh shit. Okay. Let's do a rejig. Let's rework things. Glenn Kamara is now an attacking midfielder. Rutter, would you like to be an advanced forward to get a little bit more aggressive? Whose fault was the goal? Because from my perspective, Dan James gave away the penalty, but I think Firpo was. Never mind. What's happening? Because that was a banger. That was obscene. No way. Oh, Ampadu's injured now. Let's bring on Grove to fix it. We do not want Ampadu to die before the season begins. Excuse me. I'm not getting sacked in the morning because I have had the incredible foresight to sign Jesse Lingard, who has apparently fixed things in this side, who is scoring banger finishes completely out of nowhere for some reason. Return. Oh, very nice. How was that for sacked in the morning? Ha. See, we're fine. We're okay. There's no stress, no pressure. We're good. All we need to do is never let Dan James make a tackle in his life. Hey mate, can you be the Saudi teams and buy everyone? Lol. I don't actually know. I'm gonna have a quick Google of that actually, because I have wondered it myself. I'll have a look. Saudi League FM24. Oh, Gruev. I partially missed that. Okay, so Saudi Pro League is not, in fact, in the game, as far as I can tell, which is good, to be honest, because it means that I am no longer at risk of my players being bought whenever they are any good. Jesse Lingard is player of the season. That is a big shout. That is incredibly bold for someone that isn't actually permanently our player just yet. We've had lots of shots on target. I am happy. At 60 minutes, I'll start making a few changes, I think, just to keep some of the more tired players a little bit fresher. We're only threatening from long range. Let's work the ball into the box then, although we have had quite a lot of shots at short range. Lingard takes the corner. The near post again. No, wait, they are in the game. Are they in the game? I'm looking at the forums now. I can't see anyone saying that they're in the game. Unless it's unlicensed. That's probably what's happened. Okay. It'll be like the Brazilian leagues where it's sort of unlicensed, but you can still play as them. So, Jesus, that should not have been as close as that was. So, as much as I didn't want them to give me existential dread, it's still here, which is fun. Right, subs time. Jared Spence, come off because you are on the tired side. I'll bring on Ailing for them. Cooper for Rodon. Ampadu is off and probably stay off. This is where it gets tough. I'm going to rest Strauch and let Furpo play a little bit longer. Outside of that, who's looking tired? Glenn Kamara is not, in fact, a cam, so I'll just swap them around a bit. Rutter is apparently not a number 10, but I've got a fun idea. I'm going to do this. I'm going to let Rutter play as a trequartista, with Pirro as a attacking forward, advanced forward, sorry. We'll see what that does. And then I will also swap out Dan James for Poveda. Give Poveda a few minutes. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. Alfred Alberto as the unlicensed Saudi names. That wouldn't be too bad. That'd be quite funny. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to check the Leeds United subreddit and see what the potential of various Leeds players are. Firpo struggling and wants substituting. We should replace him with Jaden Anthony. Why not? Why not? It's the end of a friendly. Football Manager games. Let's see if they've got anything on there. That'll do. A 3-1 win. A little bit of a spook at the start when we gave away a penalty, but it's roughly what we needed to happen. Luca Thomas has played. Darko JB has played. Jack Jenkins has played. No one's got above a 7 whilst on loan, which is a little bit bad. Drama's played against Man United. We have won and we've lost Ampadu for 5 to 7 days. Why must we lose our players? Okay, where are we? Let us go to staff, and I'm going to sort the responsibilities this time. So it is actually saved. There we go. And Eddie Reimer will cover it for me. We do like Eddie. He's much better as a person than Craig. Sorry, Craig. I know, I do understand that Craig is a real person, but it's fine. Apparently, in game, Mason Greenwood's personality is jovial, which is a little bit tapped. For reasons that I'm not going to state for legal purposes. I think we got maximum size just because I think we're going to focus on fitness a little bit more than other people. Post-match analysis, I'm not too bothered. It was a friendly and fringe player, so no, I want my players playing as often as possible, especially when they're out on loan. Montero to go to Stockport, do not mind that at all, since he's going to play a decent amount. Let's focus on when we have possession and attacking corners. I think when we have possession is going to be more important than anything else, especially in these pre-season friendlies, considering like the standard that we're against. I'm surprised that no one's shown interest in Nonto yet. And Somerville. Shit. Is Nonto safe? Nonto is safe. Do we want Jack Clark in? Leave Mason Greenwood alone. Yeah. No comment for legal purposes. Fortnightly staff meeting. Let's attend you. We should open talks with McGurk about a new contract because he needs more time to realise his potential and has been dropping hints about wanting improved terms. I don't think he's good enough, to be honest. Although in real life he's quite good, so fuck it. I will offer him one. Should use the youth facilities, we fully intend to. Tie Chambers and Harvey Vincent down to contracts. I'll schedule that after the meeting. If Firpo's really set on running down his contract, is he set on running down his contract? Oh no. Discuss new one with his agent. That's not good. So we were talking about keeping Firpo around, weren't we? However, Firpo does not want to stay. And if Firpo does not want to stay, I do not see how that makes him better than the likes of a Luis Sinisterra. So I'm going to ask a question of the chat. Junior Firpo. Transfer list. Keep him here. Are the only options we've got. I am fully in favour of transfer list. I think that's the better thing for us to do. I think it makes more sense for us. Oh, come on, don't be 50-50. Because then I have to have a vote, and my vote is probably going to be to transfer list. Oh, there we go. The poll is saying to transfer list Junior Firpo, which I think I am probably going to go for. Yeah, I think he's got to go. I do not think him wanting to be here is good. Agents will provide feedback on the player's current situation. Guys, hear me out. No, we're not hearing you out when it comes to keeping Junior Firpo when he is telling us he wants to go. He's out. He's gone. Agents will provide feedback on their player's current situation. If you wish to sell, you can speak to their agent by selecting Discuss Generating Market Interest, which will allow you to specify your desire to sell the player and try get a fair valuation for them. Okay. You can attempt to offload players through the Offer via Transfer Room option, which will circulate news of availability via Transfer Room, an online platform where clubs can attempt to both sell and buy players with convenience and accessibility. He's the only left back, not necessarily we can sign one. If you're desperate for a quick sale and to generate more market interest, then you can hire an intermediary. In this case, your director of football will contact agents who can find clubs interested in signing, but they need to be paid a percentage of the final transfer fee for their services. Opting to use an intermediary before talking with the agent could see the player become unhappy. Okay. So let's talk to the agent. He can be swayed like Nonto was. But he's not Nonto. They're very different. No, he's not being swayed. We are looking to sell Junior Firpo and are interested in his value. Palace are prepared to make an offer. Don't mind selling to Palace. I'd like to invite Palace to propose a deal. The agent is going to go to Crystal Palace. This is so weird. This is such a weird setup. Okay, so his agent is going to talk to Crystal Palace to see if we're selling Junior Firpo. Cool. This is a nice new mechanic. I enjoy this. Your personable natures will build decent relationships with players who are giving you their support as a result. Get in. Ampadu's been developing well recently. Looks like it could become as important for us as Mark Rocker. This is not aging well with so many players out on loan. You see, we're at capacity, so no, it's fine. It's fine. We'll deal with that later. We've got space in the sports science department, so I will sign Matt Prestridge, assuming that no one else signs him first. Yeah, let's accept all these suggestions. Let's send them all on coaching courses. Performance analysis is currently full. All right, is anyone worse than a 14? Why are you? You're an analyst, and your analysis is 4. Why is everyone here so bad at their job? Scouting department is currently full, but he adapts better than Paco Perel. Well, I don't want to say it, but do we sack Craig? Because Craig isn't very good, and Craig is taking up one of the spots in my scouting department. And the owners have made it clear that they do not want to give me more resources to hire more people. For now, we don't sack Craig because Terry isn't very good. Craig has been saved by Terry being bad, I think. But Craig is on the edge. Physiotherapy is currently full, and we have fairly good physios. When did I sign Henry McStay, or has he been here forever? He's been here forever. Yeah, fine. I'm going to sign Tom Freeman, and he's going to replace Henry. He's already under bid. This is annoying. From Motherwell, right? Fine. We have more pull than Motherwell. Craig and Firpo go. I go. Right now, you specified if Craig and Firpo go, you go. That means if one of them go, we're fine, and that is a risk I'm more than willing to take. End the meeting. Move on by. Okay, so I said I'd offer McGurk a contract. Yeah, sure, you can go out on loan if anyone bids. What's your current contract? You want 4.5 times your current pay? No. Sorry, but no. You're a promising young winger. I'm willing to give you 2K without a yearly wage rise. But if you play lots, you get more money. 2.4K. Fan Debbie Dozy. Sam Chambers. Another decent prospect. Oh no. Nick Hammond, can I have a suggestion? Why is that so complicated? You don't get yearly wage rise. I would like that optional contract extension. I'm willing to offer you 2.7 because you didn't ask for more. And then you asked for more. 2.8. Best I can do. Fantastic. David Smith set to sign for Leeds. We have a new physio. We've had to pay Ipswich some money, but I do not mind that in the slightest. Crystal Palace is an offer for Che Adams for some reason. Scoobs is doing some nice little coaching qualifications. Scouting update, Jack Clark is still in there. Still sort of want Jack Clark. And he's got loan interest. If he wants to come on loan, I'm not going to disappoint him. I'm not. It's fine. How much does he earn? 24k. Can probably do 24k. I will offer 17, and he will be a regular starter for me, and that will be my first offer. And if they say no, I'm going to get his agent agitated. I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be the villain of the piece. Bet he's overrated. Get out. Be gone. Shoo. Macaulay Endel. Oh, it's leaked as well. Tempting. And sod it. Yeah, why not? I'm not too bothered about the 21s. I want 6, which is good. What? 1.2 million to Barca. I want to see if I can get them to 6.75. Hey, chat. Andrew's threatening to leave if I sell Firpo. However, we like democracy. So, if this is a yes, I've not made the decision. Do we sell Junior Firpo for £6.75 million? Big question. This decides whether or not we have a transfer budget for the rest of the season. Chat, please. Please, I need this. We have 5 votes. It's a yes. I'm going to do a countdown. We have 6 votes. It's a yes. I'm going to count down from 10. And at the end of the countdown, we'll see. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll. We're sold. So long, Junior. Assuming Palace commit. If Palace commit to the purchase, that was my only left back. Nah, it wasn't. We've got some Byron. It's fine. Play targets and promises. We don't have any targets yet, but we do have some promises. This is a friendly that I am not managing unless you're using him as an invert win back. Don't sell him. It's a bit late now. Relegation battle it is. In the Championship, fine, I'll just play with 3 centre-backs instead. We do need to sort of left-back now, though. Which is fine, because this guy costs significantly less than Junior Firpo and is just as good, apparently. We'll find out. We'll see how it goes. This is what I mean. This is a democracy. We are running Leeds by fucking organisation. Mateo Joseph, we are not selling. We're happy to loan, but not happy to sell. Get unsubscribed and report for slander. Get a good loan player in. I think loan is going to be the goal, I think. Jackie Clark. I'm going to declare interest as a loan target, I think. And try and sort of upset them. If I can make them mad, then we're all right. Bring Charlie Taylor home. Charlie Taylor's not a bad shout. If I up this to 100% and then make the offer, let's see what they say. Freeman set for Motherwell, physio move. He ended up going to Millwall, not us. That's depressing. Desperate to make a move happen, is prepared to do whatever it takes in order to seal the deal. Jack Clark is going on strike to play for Leeds. Here we go. He's a good player who could add a lot to our team. Always looking to improve the squad. It might happen. He's desperate to make the move happen. That's how good we're looking. The only thing that will make you resub is Charlie Taylor and Jack Clark. It's tempting. I have to say, it's very tempting. I'll have a look at who's interested. Brunner! We have a new goalkeeper coach. Right, scouting. Fine. You've twisted my arm. Left backs. Natural left backs. Who wants to come? If Charlie Taylor wants to come, we'll get Charlie Taylor. If Charlie Taylor does not want to come, that could be an issue. So I'll talk to his agent. Wouldn't be interested in joining Leeds, but he'd be interested in a loan move. So your point of you're interested in permanence is not the best. I do like him. Feels like I'm going to see if they'll consider a loan. They're reluctant to let him leave, but I am willing to chuck not all of my money at it because I don't have the Furpo cash yet. For fuck's sake. 80% of each and 10k a month. And he'll be a regular starter for me. And if necessary, I can do an optional future fee of about 5 million. If necessary. Other left backs. We could still go for Nuri. We could go for Sergio Gomez. Ian Matson, I don't know if we're allowed to go for, because we already have a Chelsea loanee. Max Lowe isn't the worst. Nkunku is a surprising one. Let's see what cracks on. Show an interest in Charlie Taylor. I imagine that's going to be turned down like immediately. Also, we've lost that data analyst, which is really annoying. Nketiah next. I genuinely wouldn't mind Nketiah, but I feel like we have too many forwards at the moment. Clark's been rejected. And it's going to need a future fee, probably. With a release clause of 13.5 million-ish. How about an optional future fee of 9? 8.5. I'll say 8.5 because it's worth up to 9, so I can squeeze that up. It's semi-negotiable, is what I'm going to say. 8.75. With full wages. If they make it mandatory, we're in trouble. Oh yeah, bid for Chris Moore. Fringe player, not worth it. Right, I'm going to get to before our first match of the season. Depending on time, I might do the first match of the season, but we'll see. Use suggested squad. Leeds squad to be decided, so I will just quickly auto-select that. That adds Cole Palmer. Stuart Dallas is still not in the squad, but that is because he is a very, very injured boy. Submit the completed squad list. That'll do. More set to move on then to Swindon. Let's give us some match reports so we can find out what he's doing. Promotion odds. We're looking good. We are amongst the title favourites. We are the favourite to get promoted, which is weird considering the media thought we'd come second. Charlie Taylor bid rejected. I'll wait. I will return to that one later. Once we've got the Furpo thing sorted, because then we've got a little bit of money and we can do something. Sam Chambers having a pre-contract is good. Same with Harvey Vincent. Oh. Doncaster have approached for Danny van den Heuvel. Isn't going to play for me. So he feels like I do not mind him going out on loan. Joseph on loan to Grimsby is fine as long as I keep watching him. I should set some targets there, really, shouldn't I? Squad numbers to be decided. They've rejected the loan bid again. I'm not going to touch the existing squad numbers, I don't think. I think they're fine. Except Peru wants to be 9. Let's have a look. What numbers Rutter? 24. Does Rutter like 24? Oh, I'm not taking 9 off Bamford. It's fine. If Bamford goes, then we can swap them, but no. This has potential to get quite silly, doesn't it? $9.5. I'm going to keep pushing because if Clark wants to move and is telling his advisors to discuss terms, there's something there. There has to be something there. Fitness tests are fine-ish except for Archie, but that's not too much of a problem. Do we have a friendly today that I'm not managing? I think so. Do we? I don't know. There's far too many matches. The Forensic. That's who we're playing against. And I'm not too bothered about how this one goes. Because again, Joe Pirro expected to be the top goal scorer. Very nice. Montero did quite well against St Johnstone. Drame didn't against Wickham. Ferenc brushed aside, but that is not as easy as I would like that to be. Somerville's got himself injured. Dan James got himself injured. That is absolutely spectacular. Just what we wanted to see. And continue. Let's just keep on going. Because I think it's the week after this. Yeah, it's the week after this one. It's the start of the season. So I think we should maybe play the first match of the season against Cardiff and see how we go. West Brom in offer for Schultz. That's nice. That's not our problem, though. What is our problem is the fact that we quite desperately need Firpo to go out, left back to come in. Because I think we've committed to this now. No, Mullins a centre back. Stop playing him as a CDM. Do we go up to 10? Do we push it to 10 million? Paying all of his wages. 100k a month as well? $100k a month as well. Top young player odds, Nonto is number 1. What do they want? I don't know. I would love to know what they want, but they are not giving us any feedback at all. Let's have a look. Jack Clark is at the top of our recommended list. If only he wanted to come, we would solve that problem. Hello. Affordable looking left back who plays for Elche and is wanted by a lot of fairly decent sides. The old one, fine, I won't pick him up, that's fine. However, tempted by Fernandez Mercado. Because he's young, he's got a bit of developing to do. Not bad. Not bad at all. I will discuss his availability. Would want a contract until 2027. That's not too bad. That's 4 years. Want a bit of a wage. Expected to start a majority of matches. Would want a minimum fee release clause. I don't hate that too much. I'll make an offer for, and this is one that is going to have to wait until Firpo goes, 2 million. don't want to pay them a percentage of the next sale or a percentage of profit. I just want to pay them the 2 million. I'll go with his top value. I'll go to 2.7 and hope that they just sort of yield. I will also acknowledge all of these. Recruitment focus Chambers has played well, which is very nice for the guy that I just gave a contract. I'm quite glad he's not screwed up. Set it to auto reject offers. Don't do this. Don't you metagame me. I really want Jack Clark. Leeds chasing Clark loan deal. He doesn't want to come, and it is so annoying. Especially considering we could do with him. In fact, I'm going to make a slight adjustment to the way that we play as well. I really want to be a little bit risky and go 4-2-4. Because I feel that's how we sort of play at the moment anyway. So I want to commit to it. Let's quick pick, see what the best team is. Still got Furpo in it, which is not ideal. But we move. If we have to deal with it. I don't hate that. That'll do. Van den Heuvel is going. What a shame. That's okay. We've got 3 goalkeepers that aren't him. Yeah, the real risk is we lose. If we keep pursuing Jack Clark, we don't really want Jesse Lingard, do we? Lingard was good for pre-season. He's been decent against not good teams, it has to be said. Oh. I'll see what he's asking for, because we don't have much money. 27 up, so he's wanting about 30k. If I look at our squad, I think that would make him one of our highest paid. Yeah, it puts him in this bracket with Piru, and that's not something I want to spend. I'm going to say probably not on Lingard, unless things change quite quickly. Plus, Everton are interested, and that is a surefire sign that he is not going to be a good signing. Let's compile match reports for Mullen, and I want to have a look at this targets thing. I want to set you a target, and if you can prove yourself, you become an impact sub. And I am going to ask for a match rating target of at least 7. That doesn't work. I'll always be fighting an uphill battle. Yeah, be good. That's the point. All right, bye then. See you later. You've got a target. If you don't want to reach it, you don't want to reach it. This Clark thing's going to cause problems, isn't it? If I made that a mandatory future fee, do you reckon they'd go for it? Because looking at him, acceleration is great. His pace is great. Dribbling good, crossing good. Finishing is not the best, but penalty taking's great. Technique's good. I'm going to compare him with Nonto. That's the thing. He's got better vision than Nonto. He's not blown out of the water to the extent that I thought. And Nonto only really wins on physical and mental. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch. I'll try 11, and if that doesn't work, I will mandatory fee 10. I'm going to keep pushing for it, because if Clark wants the move, if we want the move, it's fine. Ooh. I'll go lower on the domestic cups, because that will give us more of a transfer budget to play with. Right, we are nearly up against. It's very interested in negotiating terms, but there's currently more appealing offers elsewhere. More interested in Cagliari, Genoa, and Udinese. Okay, let us do some negotiations then. Contract start would be immediate. I wouldn't play him as a complete wing-back, but he could be a stepping stone here. Playing time would be important, but I would like 5 league clean sheets, please. Fan Davidosi, he doesn't mind that. Minimum fee release clause, I want to push to 16. Yearly wage rise, I want to get rid as well, but I will push his wage up to 15. That is half the wage of Firpo, which is a big saving. And he's happy with it. Okay, cool. Right, so that's a potential left back in. That solves one of our massive issues. We'll have another look at Charlie Taylor, I think. If that doesn't go well, Matteo Joseph got an assist, nice. But that's a decision that we need to Sam. That's the other left back. Okay. Leave it to physio. Because Cardiff isn't that important to ruin his morale. Firpo's been given a work permit and has signed for Palace. Okay. That's fine. Firpo's out. New guy is potentially coming in. That's an awful fee. Thanks, Victor. I'm so glad that we don't get the money. Right, they've not accepted that. So I'm going to switch it to mandatory for 10 million. And see what they think. If they don't like that, they don't like that. But it's fine. Jack Clark is so desperate to make this move happen. My God. Is he, like, angry at his club yet? Dynamics, very good. Short term wants the team to win a trophy by the end of the season. You're at Sunderland. What do you think is happening here? I do like that idea. That is a very good idea. We could exchange for Poveda. Probably not going to use Poveda. That's a fun idea. Nope. Strauch isn't being sold. Especially when having a left back is very important and he can do it. Lingard, probably not, to be honest. You can't have trialists play in the first team, and I think it would be a waste of a lot of money. We step up the chase for Basic. Who is Basic? No, I don't want a Lazio centre mid. He's useless to me. Recruitment meeting feedback. Let's have a look. It's a lot of outgoing loans, but that's okay. Recruitment focuses left back, but that should be okay now. Loan listed is still Shackleton and Bate. Transfer history, list of players is wanted by Norwich and Gladbach on transfer. Is he? Does Shackleton want to stay here? Shackleton wants to move. Is Shackleton going to play? It depends on Spencer's fitness. So I don't know. Skip to recommendations. Ryan Bertrand, no. And this is just all the various scouted players that I'm probably not going to buy. So let's show me the other recommended players. Malang Sarr. I would be shocked if he's interested because he's got loan interest from Atletico Madrid. Surely not. Surely he's not interested in a move to us. What? But then again, I don't know if he's allowed. And we've got a bit of cover in his main position, and he's not a left back. So we'll leave it for now. End the meeting. We'll keep him in mind. Not make the move. think that's the right thing to do. I say that, I'm very, very hopeful that it... Ooh. Now that makes the loan very expensive. That... Oh, okay. I could swap deal it. Maybe. This is effectively, is Jack Clark worth £17.5 million? I don't think he is. I'll offer them 100k a month. But that's the offer. I think next season he could be worth 10. That I do not have an issue with because he is a good player. It's just getting it over the line. 21s have won. Fan Davidosi, Gelhardt scored 2. Drame 6.8. Mullen not too bad. Hjelder's done well. Montero's done alright. Chris Moore's had a bit of a stinker. JB has scored a goal somehow. Mind blowing. I don't. This Clark thing is blowing my mind. I don't know what to do with it. Because I'm not going to spend 650k a month on him. Maybe 250. I'll offer them 250. Because that pushes it up to something like 13 million quid, I think. Which is still a hell of a lot of money, but it's bearable money. Choose the captain for the season. Let's go Coops and Ayling. Because they are already there. Cole Palmer, fuck it, you're apparently taking him. Move them to the 21s because I have sort of gutted them. Cresswell is developing well. Somerville's developing well. Repair is also developing well. Am I right in thinking the analyst department is the one that has no good people? Because I can't look. So I'll just look later. Brunner, I swear yeah, there we go. Let's do all of that. Coaching department is currently full, so I'm happy to leave that. Scouting department is full, but this guy's really good. And it means continuing to gut Watford. So I'm going to approach to sign you, because I think you could be worth it. Sports science is full, but I'm not going to go replacing people yet. Just attend the meeting. Fantastic. Now, let's see if we have any progress on anything in terms of transfers going into the first match of the season, because currently Byram is out. We do not have a left back, which is danger, I think. These are the suggestions. None of these players are bad, but shall I look for another Elche left back and just gradually steal all of their back line? Yeah, Malangsar isn't a straight up left back, so it's not going to be worth it. Tyler Adams is out till February. What? What, in reality or in FM? Because if that's reality, that is incredible. That makes me so happy. Because the fact that we've been able to sell Tyler Adams for something like £20 million only for him to be injured all the time is perfection. Okay, Middlesbrough make a loan offer for Oscar Bob. They're willing to discuss a deal for Jack Clark. How about... I'll go 300 with... Yeah, fuck it, 300. And I will lock those and I'll make the offer real. Jesus. How have we robbed them on a very, very good player? Excited to prove himself at Leeds. And I want him back. Be nice. Loan happiness, I do not care. I would like you on happiness. In fact, right, what I'm going to do is I am going to ask agent about market interest. Christ. Yeah, I'm going to offer. Can I select like all of the Loney Backstab boys? Or Llorente, Rocker, and Sinistera, and Cock, and that'll do. And right click and offer via transfer room for transfer. Fantastic. Let's hope they go. If I can get offers for those, that is going to be a lot of very nice money for me. Inbox. Everton signed Lingard. He's gone there for a lower wage than he would have come to us, probably because Premier League football. I cannot. It's always the fullbacks. Why are we losing all of our fullbacks? Player targets and promises. We don't have any targets because was it Mullen that didn't want a target or something? But he's gone now. It's not a problem. Jack. I am absolutely livid. That deal took so long to work out, and he's not interested in the permanent move. Because he's just signed a contract at Sunderland. I'm not the happiest bunny with that, I can't lie. But it's okay. It's fine. We move on. Lots of therapy. Oh, hey, Diego. I like it here. I don't want to leave. You did leave. You left in the summer. I'm not going to be able to register you. Whatever. I knew he'd stay as well. Okay, we've applied for a work permit. That means we might get that left back in just in time to play. And we have. Yes! Get in. Oh, okay. Release clause isn't ideal, but if they trigger the release clause, we have multiplied our investment by more than 5. We have a left back. We have signed a left back. Union Berlin. No one wants to make an offer for their players, do they? Who do we use as the test subject? I think we use Mark Rocker as the test subject, and we see if we can get an intermediary to sell him. There is no interest because he's out on loan. I will sell them next year. Oh, the thinking behind using an intermediary to sign Mark Rocker is I don't think he belongs here because he's tried to force a move already. Match prep for Cardiff, that is fine. I think we're going to spend a lot more time on the ball. I think attacking and defending corners are probably going to matter, so that is fine. We're not going to have to bother about penalties. And it's the first match of the season, so a bit of high pressure in it. Right, we've got 4 million quid in the bank. We've got a little bit of a war chest to throw at someone. Don't know who yet, but we'll see. Who's young and good? I can't tell. Ability we'll sort by. No, we won't. We'll sort by transfer value and see who wants to come. Juan Larios is sort of interested. Yeah, Saudi Pro League. Is it the full licensed one now? I want to see your division. I can't click on it. No, it's just completely inaccessible. Al Hilal, have they got the right players though? They do. Right, okay, fantastic. I don't know who any of these players are, other than the top bunch, obviously. The good ones. Joachim Anderson went to Al Hilal. Why? Joe Bellingham. I'm not signing Joe Bellingham. Purely because I don't think he would be worth the money. I think he has a reputation built on his brother's reputation, and that is fine, but yeah. Right, what positions do we really need at this point? Maybe a midfielder. We're okay in net. We're okay on the wings. We're all right as a number 9. Good for Reter being there. Right back Spence. Byram isn't going to be back in time for the match, which is bad. Shax can't really play at left back, but that's fine because we got Macau. We'll be fine. I don't see any huge gaps other than Jack Clark, but I think we go back in for Jack Clark later once it's not a completely fresh contract. Strauch in, Shax in, Somerville in. That all seems fine to me. Managerial debut. Leeds are favourites. Ike Ugbo is the threat. Reach the Championship playoffs at least. That's fine. Competitive in the FA Cup and Carabao. That's not a problem. Danny Salas. Is he good? He's good. I want to keep him. Can you stay? You're valued. Okay, well, you can decide. He's going to leave. If he doesn't leave, it's a bonus. But we can just sign a new scout. Scouts are not the hardest to get a hold of, other than the ones that keep not coming. Those ones are quite hard to get a hold of. Oh, it's been a long day. Shitting hell, Middlesbrough. Have you done that? Have Sunderland played? No, they haven't yet. They're one of the TV matches tomorrow, including us. Charlie Allen did very little. Montero did okay. Leo Hjelde helped Blackpool to a win. Mullen didn't do much. Miller was on for 15 minutes, so it doesn't count. Mateo Joseph had a stinker. JB scored again. I don't understand how he keeps doing that. And Van der Heuvel did okay. Now, Cardiff City. Everyone's expecting a win. I would quite like a win. I would quite like to keep Danny Salas as well. But that's fine. 24,000 season tickets. Oh, no, Sam. I would have quite liked some Byram. Okay, okay. I will see you later. We only have one match to go, but if you are nipping off, that is all well and good. Why did I click that twice? Yeah. If you're nipping off, that's completely fine. We just have this quick game to do, and then I will also be heading off. Let's accept those. Let's go to balanced. Close eye on Anthony for match fitness is fine. Let's tackle them really hard. Let's kick them lots. And team selection. Quick pick. Let's see what we end up with. I don't feel Shackleton in there, to be honest. I feel a bit Archie Gray, but Archie Gray's injured. We'll go ball-winning midfielder on the left, which will be Ampadu, next to Cole Palmer. That's not one of his best spots, but I do not mind him playing as like a Metzala. That should be fine. I like to turn Spence into a wing-back as well. Fairly normal one. He's not registered. That explains it. Auto select. Let's get you registered, shall we? And then you might be able to play. Target set. Okay, let's pop you in at least the squad, but I want you to start. And I think Stroke starts over Cooper. Because I think Stroke's got a higher ceiling and we can play into that and we can keep building him up. Other than that, I think we're okay. It's a very attacking front line. Nonto over Piru is not something that I'm vibing with. Anthony can be on the bench. That's a very attacking side. I'm very happy with that. I'll get a positive as well, just in case. I will submit the team, and I will quite desperately hope that things go well. Right into number 3 for Fernandez Macau. And we go to match. I'm going to go extended highlights on this one, I think. This is a match we need to make sure we're winning. Have faith, make a difference, make a difference, make a difference. Let's win the match. This is not Elland Road, but I will take it. It's still a nice ground. Let's go to kickoff, shall we? I will drop this down now. And I will go 2D Classic so we get a proper view of everything, and we will go to extended highlights so we have a proper watch. And yeah, I'm a little bit spooked, but let's hope that we can get something done. Rode on to Ampadu. Nonto now. Hopefully we can make something happen early just to settle those nerves a little bit. Stroke plays it to Melier. I feel like they're going to sit in quite a lot. We're going to hold the ball. They are going to let us play at them. It's going to be a little bit of a sort of stretched, combative match that hopefully we can come through. Alex Runarsson, who has he come from Arsenal to Cardiff? I can't quite remember. Rutter, not too bad to get out of trouble there. Ampadu, Fernandez, come on, let's get it right. Rutter goes wide. That is very nice. I like that I've let him drift from position just to get a little bit of nice play in. Palmer! Good save. Good save. I am, in fact, going to switch back to the director's camera just because it's a little bit more tense. Somerville puts it in. Road on front post. I think we need a second set piece option because going purely front post has worked in the preseason. It's just I don't know if it will in the season itself. So something that nicely changes it up a little bit could be very good. Cardiff have like 23% possession. We're hammering them until Josh Bowler picks up the ball. Is it Josh Bowler? I'm not sure. Well in by Fernandez. Adams picks it up. Ramsey has a shot. It doesn't get to anywhere. Josh Bowler, good challenge. Nonto loses the ball, I think. Either way, we didn't have a shot. Would have been nice. Fernandez Macau is now on corners at the front post. Stroke, good effort. Peru, free kick. Doesn't go on. This is where we're missing Archie, who has had 2 free kicks. One hit the bar, one went in. So, come on. Let's get a little bit of precision on those corners. Right, Jed Spence. Back to Fernandez. We've got both of our fullbacks on the right. That is not ideal. Fernandez is slowly working his way back over. Rode on to Spence. Somerville in behind was offside. Damn it. We're not playing them. That's a positive so far. They have not had anything to match against us. Corner going to the back post. Not quite what we wanted, but let's encourage. The more green we get down here, the better. And if everyone is feeling encouraged, we have a decent shot of finally pulling ahead of Cardiff. Nonto finds Stroke. Playing a little bit carefully. I don't mind it. Ampadu to Jorginho. Plays a nice ball to Somerville. That is a very good pass. Back post. Nonto is never winning that header. Right, Nonto picks it up again. Come on. Palmer. This is a very long highlight. We've had so much of the ball. Ampadu finds Spence, who finds Somerville. I don't know if he was offside, but Piru scores anyway. 1-0. Fantastic. Very nice start. If we can keep this up, we're doing very well. Why is this god puddinging in my ear? I do not know. Still don't know. Okay. Fernandez Macau puts it in, not to the near post, but that's fine. Alex Runaronason is not having the best of days. If we can win this, we are outdoing actual Leeds. Stroke heads it onto the bar. We're doing well so far. That's the wrong button, isn't it? That's also the wrong button. I'm gonna praise after this free kick. Good save by Millier. Everyone seems to have liked the praise, which is a good start. Keeps us going. Josh Bowler puts the ball into the back post. It doesn't work out, but Cole Palmer is now chasing the ball out. Has he got anyone with him? He's got Spence nearby, but not close enough, really. Good interception, though. That interception has massively changed the game. I think if he doesn't intercept that, we're in deep trouble. Ampadu finds Nonto, and I thought Fernandez was on the overlap, but that doesn't matter because Jorginho's got the ball. Is he going to put it in? No, it was a good challenge. Fernandez is incredibly short. Anyone else see that? He's not a tall man. Right, Runarsson takes a free kick down in the corner, gives it directly to Palmer, who plays the ball to Piru. We're just holding the ball in the middle at the moment. It's quite good. The amount of possession we're having in the middle of the pitch is fantastic. Nonto Rutter shoots. It doesn't happen, but Palmer. Is it mean to say that Runarsson is just too good for them? Right, Somerville. Let's see. Near post, Rodon. From time to time, I think we need to mix it up. I think we need a far post corner or a short corner or something that just changes the routine a little bit. It might be something that I have to sort off stream just because it could take a while. Nonto to Rutter. That's opened the pitch up very nicely. Is he going to square it? No, but Palmer scores anyway. Fantastic. I do not know if Rutter got an assist there because that was chaos. There we go. I'm going to give myself replays, I think. Near post again. Doesn't quite work out, but Fernandez picks the ball up to Spence. Having them both on this side is scary, I have to admit. Sorry, just had a nice soothing mento. That's not too bad. Spencer's putting in quite dangerous balls. We're not getting on the end of them at the moment, but we're making a little bit of progress. It's all building up to something. I can feel it. To the dressing room. I'm very happy with the number of shots so far, which is not a lie because I am. Joe rolls now. Plays it to Panzo, who has lofted it over the top to... Is that Carlan Grant? I forgot he was about. But we're playing nice, careful football. We're holding the ball. We're doing what we need to. And I quite like it. It's very, very, very positive football at the moment. I'm enjoying it. If we could have some more highlights, that would be very good. I'm going to make a couple of changes in a minute as well, just to sort of change things up a bit, keep the other side on their toes, make them think. Josh Bowler, don't score. Okay, we're good. Nonto back in our own half. Melier plays a short ball to Strauch. Ampadu. If we can keep them pressing and find some gaps, we're very, very good. But it's just about making them make those mistakes. Rodon now. Long ball to Perry Ang. That is bad. Adams, Ramsey can't do anything. I'm not too scared of Ramsey. That's not a problem for us. As long as we can stay solid. And I don't know whether I do that with more defensive subs. Hang on, we have a ball coming in. Strauch. Nope. Fernandez Macau. Once this highlight ends, we'll make those changes. This highlight has ended. Okay. So who's not having a good match? Everyone seems to be doing okay, although I don't like the complacency. It's not great. I would sub off Spence, but I don't really have the numbers for it. Don't need to put on Cresswell. I might sub off Retear just to keep him fresh for the cup match against Sheffield Wednesday. And I'll make Nonto an advance forward. And Piru can be a bit deep lying. Retear off for Jaden Anthony. I'll whack Pervader on as well. Why not? Let's keep people fit and healthy. And that'll do for now. No one's too tired yet, which is very, very good. The longer we can keep everyone fit, the better. Injuries from in matches aren't things that we want to have to deal with. Training is going to happen, but if I can avoid long-term like leg breakers and stuff, we're okay. Cole Palmer. Good effort. Bring in Gray. I will bring in Gray, actually, come to think of it. Maybe for Ampadu because of his little complacency thing. I'll do that on the 75th minute. There's a second batch of subs. I'll keep one spare just in case of injury. Rode on to Pervader, to Palmer. Not too bad. Palmer's doing a good job. On a 7.3 at the minute, so he's not excessively shining, but he's doing enough. That looked like a dangerous challenge. Palmer doesn't finish. Ugbo just punts it for some reason. Okay, that's roughly 75 minutes. Let's get Archie Gray on as a ball-winning midfielder. Let's see how that goes. He's still coming back from injury, but he should be okay. 2 more changes. Complacency from Nonto. I want to give Gelhart a bit of a look. And the last one I will save for any injuries, I think. 75 minutes. Let's keep it going. Fernandez Macau keeps the pressure on. Puts it into the near post. Strauk. Runarsson is unstoppably good at these saves. I hate it. Macau again, near post. Doesn't work out. I think if I keep it in swingers, they're not going to be able to predict what is front and back post, but that's something I'm going to solve off stream. Palmer shoots. Gray's on the pitch. We know he's the best free kick taker in the world. Why are we... It's fine. I don't mind. 2-0 up. 10 minutes to go. I don't even know where that went. Gray has a decent effort on goal, but it doesn't go in. And we're slowly running out of time. I think once it hits 89-ish, I'll make another sub. Maybe someone that I just want to... Never mind, let's wait till the end of this highlight. Maybe someone I want to get some minutes into the legs of. Fernandez Macau, good header. And for Strauk, Gelhart picks it up. And we break. Send it long, send it long, send it long. Or to Pervader. That's not bad either. Rodon finds Palmer, who gives it to Carlingrove. Okay. Good challenge from Rodon. Pervader now is just going to run with it. Gives it to Spence. Pervader needs to give Spence a little bit more room, but it's a nice ball into Anthony, who can't finish. Fernandez. Another good save from Runarsson. And we will make a change and we'll bring on Cresswell, I think. Because Stroke is getting a little bit leggy. Not too bad, but if we can keep everyone completely fresh, we're fine. Apparently this is the same height. That looks offside. Oh, but it's a save anyway. It was offside, but Melier has made a stunning stop. And that, I believe, is going to be... Not quite. Unless it's waiting for this highlight to do it. Full time. There we go. The first match, 3 points. Very nice. We do not complain about those. Anthony on a 6.5 isn't great. Worst player on the pitch, but that's not a problem. Joe Rodon with a 7.9 is absolutely incredible. It's a good start, I think. Nice work, everyone. That was good. And I've got a lot of achievements. Puts us 6th in the table, which isn't too bad. We are currently chasing Borough. Apparently, we just beat a rival team, but I don't really consider Cardiff much of a rival. If anyone else does, I am a touch surprised, but it's fine. Palmer scores on Leeds' debut. Fantastic. Brought in on loan. Poveda is close to making us pay Man City £200,000. Takes me a bit by surprise. He's wanted by Sunderland. They could have said that. They could have said that before. Company spotted watching Strauch and Somerville. That is why we're keeping an eye on Jack Clark. Rodden performance pleases Reimer. Thoughts on Company's interest in Strauch? I'm not prepared to comment. Because the right amount, obviously, I'd sell. But I don't know if we're going to get that from them. So let's go to just before the Sheffield Wednesday match. See what else the world has for us. Sheffield Wednesday in the Carabao Cup is a weird one. I don't quite understand that. They did say that, that's why I suggested swap. That's because I'm stupid. Somerville draws interest from Burnley for 22 million. That could be a good deal, you know. 22 million is not a problem for us. And will give us a lot of wiggle room in the transfer window. If I can get 20, it'd be good. Everyone's got a price. If they want to meet the price, they know where we are. That is probably the way I'd put that. 70% possession to 30% total football. You're playing tiki-taka. A little bit of gegenpressing. A little bit of press them really high, keep the ball, make opportunities. And it's just how I like to play Football Manager because it's an engaging, fun version of football. Sheffield Wednesday play in a 4-4-2. Their only strengths are that their goalkeepers are good at catching the ball, which is quite funny. I'm going to make the most of that, I think. Maybe not the high balls to the front post in this case. None of these players are hugely engaging to me, to be honest. Mickey and Mane, a little bit older than I would hope for, to be honest. Although he's the second best player in the J League according to man of the match things. So we'll focus on our possession phase. We will focus on attacking corners and free kicks because I like being a little bit aggressive. A little bit more training. Selection advice. I do not mind that squad at all. It's a little bit rotated. It's not too rotated, but it's fine. Plymouth have so many players in the team of the week. It is obscene. Player targets. He needs to keep 5 clean sheets. He's already got 1. And that would make him an important player. I'm just going to start conceding goals so I don't have to make him an important player. Why not? Drame did not do anything really for Birmingham. 7.2, but sort of all right. Chris Moore got 6 minutes in a 6-2 loss. Jeremiah Mullen was there for Wickham, losing on penalties to Norwich 2-2. Mateo Joseph played 11 minutes. Montero played 90 in a 3-3 draw, which ended with a penalties win. Very nice. 0-0 draw for Leo Fierhelder, who is now out of the Carabao Cup. Is he? BAL? What? Oh, Burton Albion. Don't know why it's not BUR. And we move to the day of the Sheffield Wednesday match. Everyone's back. No one needs a fitness test. We're good. It is now 8 p.m. And I am going to leave it there. I'm going to keep you in suspense. We will see what happens with that next time. I will stream at some point in the next coming days. I am working, I think, Saturday and Sunday night. So it'll be... What day is it? Is it Thursday? I might do a stream tomorrow, but it won't be as long as this one. This was a sort of set up, get us going one. Yeah, thank you for coming along. It's hugely appreciated. You are now eligible to become channel members if you want to. That is hugely appreciated if you want to. No pressure in the slightest at all. Same for super chats and stuff like that. I just need to advertise them because otherwise people don't know that they're there. And yeah, like the video if you enjoyed it, because that will make sure that more and more people recommended it and recommended future streams, and we can keep on growing that way, and that is always great fun. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you later. Let's end the stream.